Afternoon Wapplers from around the world. I'm not going to do it in Mark style, um, but welcome to our monthly meetup, which we do on the second Friday of the month at 4 p.m. Netherlands time. It's 3 p.m. London here, 2 a.m. in Australia, and probably 9, 10 a.m., something like that in America, 11,
9.
9. Cool. So, welcome everyone. Mark can't be with us this afternoon. He's been called away at very short notice. So, this is going to be a very much make it up as we go along. But it's probably a good week or good month to do that because the latest version that landed yesterday has got quite a lot going in it that made me have to read the list twice to think, whoa, that's a lot going on there. And they've clearly been working on this behind the scenes for a long time. And hats off to them for keeping it under their hats and not revealing what they were planning. Because
Yeah,
I
can,
think
can
if
I
they
just
had revealed it, sorry, go on, Brian.
just jump in there, just in your defense? Mark was originally going to do the presentation as well today, wasn't he? He was going to cover
True.
um, some basic security logins and this type of thing. So, well, obviously, with him being called away, John's ad-libbing this, as we all will be, because we've lost our content literally with 30 minutes to go. And we're
For
just
me,
trying to make the
15
most of it.
minutes. I was
Yeah.
out and I got back to a couple of emails and was like, well, okay.
So
No,
yeah, that's. I thought I'd just throw in a defence for you there, John.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Brian. But we're a lovely community and everyone is forgiving. And so if it all goes horribly wrong, no one's going to shoot me, hopefully, or Brian, or Ben, or any of us. So, um, the two key takeaways from yesterday's drop. One is the well, there's three actually. One is the demo projects HQ example project, which basically just appears in your project library. You don't have to do anything, so just updating to 7.7 gives you that. It's a Node.js project. It has got various server action uh, files in it, as well as front end files, bootstrap based. Really, really polished from a visual standpoint. Um, I'll tell you what, I will attempt, give me a second. I'm going to attempt to show it. Do, 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 do. No, I'm not. Oh, ain't it marvelous? You click open in browser and you get an error. 404 not found.
Oh,
So,
I still can't find it, John.
right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to shrink my Wappler down so that when I share the screen, it doesn't.
If it's any help, John, I've oh no, it I have been able to open it at my end.
Do you want to share then?
I can certainly share it. I can't tell you anything about it because I've literally just seen it for the first time. But
No,
let's
I can talk you through it if you're happy
okay, right.
to
Well, let's just get my screen shared. Uh, share. You'll need to turn on sharing for me, John.
oh,
You'll
okay.
have to give me the authority to
Yeah.
share.
Do, 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 do,
I'll
do.
send you a request
Yeah,
anyway. That might make it easier.
yeah, you can go.
Uh, just having to drag a few screens around.
It's all right.
As always, I've got a million screens open.
Why have one when
There we
20,000
are.
do?
That should be it. Can you see that?
Oh,
Yes,
yep, there it is.
which on first glance is a really polished. I mean, it's fairly standard stuff. It's what you expect from a bootstrap admin project or application. But they've clearly made sure they're trying to. I think the idea of this is it's going to grow and grow and grow and showcase all the various things that you can do. And this is the first installment. So they're all active links, Brian. So if you want to click on something,
Okay, so let's have a look at active projects.
Click on one of those. That's it.
Retail ops dashboard.
This is all active data. So they give you a database as well. I didn't even check what database type it is, but I'm guessing it's going to be SQLite.
Yeah, if it's bundled, it almost certainly will be.
Database connection, SQLite. Yep. So that's basically as far as I've gone. I don't know. I'm guessing you should be able to click on one of those and then click the edit button at the top right. That's it.
Yep.
And then you can do whatever you want to do
as well. Yep.
And it's a nice little project management system.
But yeah, with things like this as well, John, for new users who want to look at it, not so much as a site, but as a training aid. If you look at the code and the background of this, you're going to see how it's built, and you're going to learn a lot of techniques.
Exactly.
Presumably techniques built by the best of the best, i.e. the people that develop the software. I mean, I guess probably Theodore's largely behind this.
Yep.
Yeah, great training aid as well.
Yeah. And this is going to link in with the training quite a lot, which I think is their motivation behind it. But clearly they've had both on the cards for a while. And I don't know if you either I can share my screen to show the Wappler side of things, or if you want to share yours, Brian, I don't mind either way.
One moment while I just jiggle screens around. See that now?
Yep.
Yep. So you're you're on basic. If you go to you're in database manager. If you go to the server connect,
yep,
and there you'll see all the scripts they've got, which basically is just CRUD. So I couldn't find
straightforward CRUD.
Yeah, and pretty much all of those have only got one action in them, which is
let's have a
interesting.
Look at one.
I'm a big fan of having the update and insert in the same script with just a condition.
Yeah, with an upsert effectively. Yeah,
exactly. And it's interesting that they've not taken that approach.
Yeah, I know they did talk about potentially building into Wappler that when you created a database table, it would create your CRUD actions automatically for you. So I wonder if this is something they're playing about with in the background, and that's actually how they've ended up this way, because this might well end up a feature of Wappler. You'll be able to click on your database table. There'll be an option saying create CRUD options, and it's going to create those CRUDs automatically. Just speculating, but I know it's something they have talked about in the past.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Not necessary, but certainly speeds. I mean, the big thing I like about Wappler is it just speeds up development time. So something like that is just going to further speed it up, rather than doing the monotonous. Because with this, they've got half a dozen areas with the same delete, insert, update, detail.
Yeah.
With all of them, so it's just monotonous one after the other.
Yeah, I mean, similarly, I mean, you probably got a lot of redundant actions there that you're never going to use. Bear in mind that these are just tiny little JSON files. It's not a big issue that you've got unused scripts there. You can delete the manual if you want later. If you want to leave them for future use, it's not like you're gobbling up huge amounts of disk space or anything.
No. And I don't know what happens when new version of Wappler come out. If we make changes to this HQ project, what happens? And this might be a question for George, or we just find out, or whether if you want to make changes to it, you duplicate the project so that the original one, it doesn't matter if Wappler then, because they're bound to be adding features to
Yeah,
it.
that if I remember rightly, if you drill down into the Wappler files, down into roaming and keep going, you actually find these projects are in the Wappler install as a standard project.
Yeah.
So presumably when you open them, you are already creating a copy of the original. If you follow.
Ah, okay.
While we're chatting, I'll just see if I can find the location because I did find them. I was looking for something else, and I did actually
You
find.
stumbled across it.
Yeah, I was looking actually for the blocks definitions. So it'd be really handy if we could add our own blocks in. And I thought, well, can I just add them into the Wappler install files, and would they pop up in the system? And I found the blocks, but it wasn't that simple, unfortunately.
Okie doke. Um, so if you've updated to 7.7.0 or point 1 that came out just a little while ago, um, just clicking on your projects at the top left, you should see Demo Projects HQ. Ben, I don't know if you've managed to find it. Oh, you're muted.
Falling asleep.
You're still muted. Ben, you need to unmute. Here he comes.
Sorry about that.
There
You didn't hear me coughing. That's good.
I saw you coughing.
I found the demo projects HQ
That's
in
it.
my what is it? The App Data Roaming Wappler demo folder.
Yeah,
But it doesn't.
I've got it there myself, Ben.
Yeah.
There it is visually.
What I'm not sure about is in the future, like for instance, if I made a change to one of these server actions and then Wappler 7.7.2 comes out, because this project became part of my library automatically, will it see that I've already got the project there? Because I want that
I
project to update with new features. So when they start
I
adding
I think,
security
John,
and
that
whatever,
when you when you go into the list and pick that project, I'm not entirely sure whether it doesn't actually replicate because it's just a directory of all of the files. I think it probably already makes a copy so that your defined copy, the standard copy that comes with Wappler, will actually be a separate copy to the copy that you are using. The say separateness thing, which means one probably won't, the Wappler version probably won't update your project, but your project will remain safe. Have you follow what I mean?
I do. And that means there's probably going to be a feature or an option somewhere whereby we can create the new HQ demo project
Well,
again.
just open it again and create it as a second project.
Well, would it then take on the new changes that they are going to bring
Yeah,
out in
if you just open another, because you can open multiple copies of it, I would imagine.
right?
So I'm guessing, I haven't tried, but I'm guessing you just open
Okay.
version two of that project, and that will have the new settings, assuming that they are going to continue to develop it. Of course, we're speculating on that, aren't we?
I'd be stunned if they don't because it's scratching at the surface at the moment. Visually, the front end I think is pretty much there. But certainly with the actions, for me to learn all what Wappler can do, this is really just scratching the surface. I want to see security enforcer in there. I want to see file uploading and manipulating, zipping and unzipping, image resizing, or all stuff like that. Working with external APIs, all the things that we would want to know how to do. I would want this project to be including all of that, so that I can then see, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
So we'll
Right.
see.
That's good. That's a question that's got to go to the team, I think, whether they see that's the direction they're going to go, or whether this is just simply a proof of concept that you can, that they've created. They haven't had a demo node project ever.
No,
If you think
true.
about it, they never made any changes to the original real estates from day one. It may well be that there'd be a case of no, that's not the direction that we're going. Only time will tell on that, I suppose.
Yeah, I did do a post saying exactly that a little while ago, and George liked it, so he didn't come back and say, no, 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 we're not going to be doing that. So I'm hopeful, but we shall see. The next big feature is server type conversion. Now, I don't know, are you happy to give that a go, Brian, with this particular project and convert it to PHP?
Sorry, I missed out. My internet connection was or is unstable
Oh,
for some reason. Did you address that to me?
No,
address
that
what?
was to me, Ben. I think he wants
Oh,
me.
okay.
He's using me as a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Uh,
Brian, do you mind bringing up that folder again, the demo project folder, please?
Yeah, if you
Because
just
I
open in
think
the
you've got a lot more there than what I have.
well, ignore. Yeah, I've got millions of different projects in there because every extension I do, everything. I always create new projects. So I've got hundreds of
Yeah.
them generally.
No,
But what you should see
in the
is,
file manager, I mean.
sorry, in the file manager.
File manager, yes, please. So that
Uh,
I can see the folders that are in
just
there.
straightforward node project, Ben.
Well, the app data roaming thing.
Oh, sorry, yeah, this one.
Yes. Now you've got index.js and package, and that's probably created when you open the project. Because
Possibly, yeah. Well,
I've only got app,
index.js
public,
is
and views.
yeah. Index.js is the file that starts the node server. So it's only got, I think, one line in, which is package JSON
But
is the
I haven't got
definition of
that
the package
though.
versions.
maybe it's because you haven't opened the project, Ben.
Could be,
And you open the project by
but I
simply,
can't find it anyway in the Wappler UI. But it doesn't
No,
matter. I'll reinstall Wappler tomorrow.
yeah, because I mean, it should be there. You can see it's along with the real estate, static and dynamic. You should now also
Yeah,
see demo project. I notice it's demo projects HQ. Might even be that rather than changing that project, they just produce more and more projects alongside that. We'll just have to wait and see.
yeah, it's exciting though. I think it's going to be really, really handy, and it means as well we can, if someone asks how to do something, we can demo it on a project that we know they've also got, rather
Yeah.
than having to create a project and try and mimic what they've already got, etc., or sending files to each other, whatever. We can all just say, right, if you look in Demo HQ, you'll see such and such there as it builds up over time, which hopefully it will.
So do you want me to try a
Yeah,
conversion?
yeah. So if you
So talk me
click,
through it.
that's it. Yeah, hover over the demo project,
Yeah, I'm in there.
hover over it, and at the top left, you'll see the duplicate button. Hover over the actual project.
Oh, yeah.
So no, in the grid,
Oh, yeah, got you.
that's it, and then that's
Duplicate.
it. So duplicate, and then change your server model. Give it a name. So I just called it Demo Projects
Demo
HQ
2.
PHP or whatever. Change to
Yeah.
PHP, and then if you're happy with the folder that it's going to go in, hmm,
My favorite folder. I create that one so many times.
nice.
Right, and then we just hit preview.
preview, and you will then get,
Yep, confirm that.
yep. And then it's going to remind you, it's going to show you everything that it's doing. So it hasn't yet done it.
Yep.
Execute will now do it, and it's going to do all the converting. And then at the end, it's going to give you a message. So if you do, I might have missed it. It might have already done it to basically
Yeah,
say
it only took about
what to
3 seconds
for.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
85 changes, no warnings, no errors.
yeah.
Close
So you
that.
can close that.
And it
And
opens it
now
up.
you're in your demo 2, which is exactly the same project.
And it'll just install all the appropriate packages.
Yeah, and it's now a PHP.
Your requirements
Oh,
could
and
not
you're
be
getting
resolved to it.
this is the issue I keep running up against. So you're on PHP 8.1 and you need to be on
Oh, I should be on
8.3.
it. Oh, right. I thought I was on 8.3. Never mind.
Bottom right, Brian.
Sorry.
Next in Wappler,
Yep.
the bottom right, you've got the PHP version.
That's right.
Oh, so yeah, that's new.
I only found that this morning.
That's
I see.
new. Sure
Yeah.
it is.
And so now you should find it does
Yeah,
take about a
just use
minute.
Scoop and install it. It's got an error doing it, but this is
Maybe we'll
experimental. We've got to accept that there'll be
absolutely.
tweaks there, but there does seem to be a problem there.
However, if you now go into your project and go into the server actions and everything, you see it's exactly the same as the Node one, but now we're working in PHP.
Yeah, I mean, we can do the interesting thing. If I open that in an edit there, if it's going to let me open in code view, yeah, you can see the PHP definitions in the header there.
That's it.
Just showing, yeah, it has converted it. It's not going to run because I've got the wrong PHP version there. It might be that I just need a restart, to be honest, John. It's sometimes these things need a restart to reactivate.
Yeah. And that's only for the local PHP server. Of course, if you're hosting it on a remote server,
yeah, remote. Yeah, then you need that as well.
It
Yeah,
doesn't matter. But that's how easy it is to convert.
Yeah, it was a bit of a sort of culture change really from PHP because we went from it won't run on PHP 8.3 and afterwards to suddenly it will not run on anything before 8.3.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of sites that are still unupgraded that I've made a couple of changes where I just do it file by file. Sometimes I'll have to bite the bullet and upgrade them to the latest version, but I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
I'll do it when I have to.
Yeah. And the third major change is the page templates.
Yeah, no, I haven't looked at them at all, John.
No. But you need to switch on the experimental.
I would imagine it'll be on the tend to be on the permanent.
It will there, right down the bottom. Enable down the bottom, put PHP routing layouts.
Got you.
That's it.
I'll have that one while we're busy. Tend to just leave everything.
And now, if you go to the files area, and then the first icon to give you the templates view, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Pages manager.
Oh, I've got layouts and partials exactly the same as you would have in Node.
Exactly.
That's great. Yeah, that's really good.
And I haven't got further than that, apart from confirming that they're there. But according to the release notes yesterday, this should radically speed up performance.
Oh, excellent.
So they're basically bringing PHP in line with Node. So now the only thing really lacking is WebSockets.
Yeah.
Which is a PHP restriction.
I suppose I was going to say schedulers, but you've got the equivalent of it in PHP there, name of which is totally gone.
Cron
jobs, yeah. Never was a fan of them, but
I quite like them because you just know you set up your cron job and you just know it's going to work. There's no kind of sorcery. Whereas Node, a lot of things happen behind the scenes. You just have to trust that it's there. But that's me being a 30-year
I
old.
think it's probably because cron jobs really that they don't fit nicely within the Wappler interface. You tend to have to hand code them a lot.
Yeah,
Where obviously the Node version, you've still got your GRU there, so you can drag your server actions in, etc. So it makes it a little bit easier to set up.
exactly. So for me, that's the key takeaways from probably the biggest update we've seen in a long time.
Well, certainly since AI.
Yeah, yeah, true. Which
I,
is probably getting on for almost a year.
I've been waiting for this option for a long time. I still have a lot of ASP classic sites that I need to convert to .NET. I've got a lot of issues where I can't really host on public platforms. I need to do it on our own servers. And I still have a lot of Microsoft servers in play. So I'll definitely probably be the first guinea pig to try to convert it from Classic to .NET. So I'll report back.
Yeah.
It does offer you that option for Classic, does it?
Yes,
Oh, oh, that's great because I know Wappler sort of doesn't really develop at all for Classic ASP, do they now? Um,
I
it's
think
that's
sort
why
of been,
this
that's why I need to convert it to I need to
yeah,
convert those to
yeah.
.NET.
You do realize that was withdrawn in 2003, don't you?
Well, I've been using this platform for a long time, or I mean, at least the
Well,
DX Zone
I
platform for a long
I
time.
used Classic ASP as well for many years. Then I shifted over to PHP when they decided to shift everything over to .NET because I never really got into .NET. I'll be honest.
I'm exactly the same. Late 90s. No.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I mean this is the beauty of the way Wappler works, that all the server actions are actually just JSON data. And so I think where you're going to come unstuck with conversions is if you've got any custom code in there, which most of us probably haven't because we stick with what the Wappler features. In which case, I think converting from one server model to another should be painless. Don't hold me responsible if it isn't.
Should
But
be.
Yeah. Yeah, I suspect that a lot of people embed PHP code in particular and reference PHP server variables, etc., directly from the front end. Then
yeah,
that
I
might be
do.
problematic. Yeah.
Yeah, I do commenting out. If there's code in there that I spent a long time working on and it's not wanted and I don't want to lose it, I might just put in PHP tags with /**, comment out a chunk of code. Well, of course, that's not going to transition across, or the code itself. If I do some custom code on the page, which of course presumably you're not going to do in the same way with this new templates model. I don't know. Maybe you do because you're still working with PHP
We'll
files.
probably know better next month.
Yeah,
We've had a play.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, has anyone else updated to it yet and had a look like we have?
I like to wait till everybody else finds all the errors and then I'll update.
Well,
Nice.
that's exactly what happened with me, Bob. I normally leave it about 24, 36 hours after the release for
Yeah.
those panic, oh my God, you've broken it messages, which do happen and happened with 7.7.
Well, it
So,
did, yeah.
yeah,
7.7.1 came out to fix a few
yeah.
bits.
So I literally installed this, 15 minutes or so before the meeting because I had to.
Yeah, and I updated to 7.7.1 just before this meeting as well. Just once I saw there was an update and thought, right, I need to be on that. So, but yeah, I just saw the list of features yesterday and gun ho went straight in and hit update. But I've got two computers, a laptop and a desktop, and I tend to make the laptop the guinea pig.
Yeah. You just
Um,
seen that message flash up? Ray Mantle's just done a successful ASP to PHP, I think it was conversion. Message just flashed up on my screen.
ah, couldn't see that. Why didn't I see that? Oh,
No, it's
yes.
just, yeah.
I only just completed a Classic ASP project to Node.js. That's
Even
quite a
better.
jump. That is a
Yeah.
big jump.
I wonder whether that's coded or whether there's some AI in the background on that. I wonder how they've implemented that.
Mm,
So I have found AI. I have actually put particularly custom PSP scripts into AI and asked it to convert it to Node.js, and it does a pretty good job in most cases. So it'd be interesting to see how they've implemented this, whether they've actually hand coded it, which they're perfectly capable of doing, I'm sure, or whether they just hand that off to AI and let the AI do the work based on the rules that they've defined.
yeah.
Seems to be very
And
quick for AI.
yeah, and I'm assuming the extensions. I don't know whether you have to give extra thought. Well, presumably you've got to write the extensions in the different languages, obviously.
Mm.
But I suppose they take that into account when converting a project. If the extension's available in the new server model, then I don't know. This might be beyond its capability, and you have to get your hands dirty at that level.
If you look up, then it like moves, it might wait.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to the plans to bring Go language to
Oh,
Wappler, because they talked
I
about
still
that three
dream
or
of
four
that.
years ago, didn't they? And just never quite happened.
George said it was on their radar. Go is just seems to be the absolute ideal uh, framework language for Wappler.
I confess I've never used it.
I've never used it. My son is a big Go developer, and he cringes. He cringes at me still doing PHP. But
Don't we all, John?
yeah, I take a lot of flack. But yeah, he says Go is just so much better. All of it. It's and it compiles into I believe it compiles into a single executable. So
Oh wow.
you hit compile on your project and then you upload one file and it runs and it's all everything it needs is within it. Um, so you don't have server issues or
Yeah.
configurations or anything like that. I
So
suppose
it's a
it's in a sense
little
what
bit
Docker
like
tries to do.
Docker on steroids. Yeah. Instead of uploading the files, it just builds an executable and does it all itself. Yeah.
Yeah, and because it's compiled, you're not interpreting, so the
Yeah.
performance is so much better.
Wow.
So it would be, yeah, I have kind of got this dream in the back of my mind that if they've been working on this conversion process behind the scenes, are they also
Hey,
working
the
on Go? And
doggy.
suddenly there will be a version 8 coming out with Go. We shall see. Of course, we get no inside knowledge, so there you go. Anyone else want to chip it? Oh, the fourth thing, I said there were three. The fourth thing, of course, is a big AI advancement. And you might have seen in the community, Theodore demoing, creating was it a contact form or a login page from an image?
Yeah, and restyling it. Yeah. Now that's big for me because I'm not a designer. Never have been. Probably never will be. You know,
Same here.
I come from a die-hard coding side. I'm very comfortable in coding, but what I produce sometimes doesn't look as good as it might. If I can then pass that over to AI and say, make this look pretty based on, this imagery, that's a huge, huge step for me.
So long as it does a good job of the code and whatever, the last thing you want is to have to go through tidying it all up. If it
Yeah.
looks like it does it spot on. From Theodore's example, anyway.
It'll be following the rules they've given it, and they are sticklers for adhering to the appropriate Bootstrap and CSS standards. So I would imagine they'll be pretty tight on that.
Yeah, yeah, it's very impressive. So, does anyone else want to chip in at all? Usual silence. I think everyone's just gobsmacked. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's difficult for people to have questions, John, when they haven't really had the chance to look at these changes. It's timing for a meeting couldn't have been worse, really, to drop a big change in. First of all, the day before, and then amend that change half an hour before the meeting means that it's and of course losing our host who was going to do a presentation in the first place. Um, you've done a remarkable job to keep it going this long, John. Well done.
Oh, the champion waffler.
That's only two-letter change. It's close. Yeah.
Um, yeah, true. So yeah, send our best to Mark, who will no doubt be watching this
Absolutely.
later, and hope that everything's okay with him. And we'll end the meet. Oh, hang on, in the chat. Looking forward to see your outcome. Still have a lot of classic ASP sites that need converting. That's from Bob.
Are
Yeah,
we saying?
Ray said he'll report back via the forum as to how well the ASP to node conversion took place.
Yeah. So I think that's a lot of stuff in one update. It's a lot more than they've really done. Usually you'd see that in like a version 8. So I think we've done well to demo it all at short notice.
Yeah.
So thanks, Brian, Ben, Bob, everyone else.
Yeah.
Good to see you all. And we'll be back second. I don't know what day. I think it's probably still the 13th again, isn't it? Second Friday in March. It's not a leap year this year, is it?
No, it's not.
No, so it'll be the 13th of March. And
Brilliant.
all being well, Mark will be back with us. And we'll also no doubt have 3 or 4 updates on this to keep us excited.
All right.
Good to see you all. Have a good
Yeah,
weekend.
and you, John, thanks for that.
Yep.
Thank
Thanks
you
a
all.
lot.
And see you next time.
All right. Later.
Bye-bye.
Well.
Step 1 complete.